good? This is Chef David Olson with Live Fire Republic, and we've landed here in Kemah, Texas. We're on the very southeastern shores of the great Lone Star State. It's sunrise, and we're headed down to Galveston Bay. We're gonna meet my very good friend, Captain Chavo. And this morning, we're gonna be hunting for absolutely enormous black drum. And later on this evening, we're gonna be preparing the ultimate fresh catch tacos all over Live Fire. I promise, you don't wanna miss this. Let's go. Good as ever. What's up, man? Good. Great time. So much, man. All right, man, we got out to the Jetties. We're here. It's an amazing ride. We saw these crazy dolphins jumping all around, man. I'm super pumped to start fishing. So,
yeah, guys.
What's the deal? What's the deal with these Jetties, and why are we here?
So this is the Galveston North Jetty. It protects the harbor, or you've got all your shipping vessels coming through there and whatnot. This is a major fish attractant. A bunch of bait fish down there. We're fishing today. We've got big black drum, redfish, sheep's head. My buddies were catching specks or spotted sea trout on Sunday, but they're normally in a higher water column.
Yeah.
They were catching them on the bottom. So I've got everything rigged up.
Amazing.
We've got a plethora of rods. We're gonna catch something.
You got enough rods out here for everyone in the Gulf today fishing, for sure. So okay, so the goal here is, again, we're targeting the drums, the reds. We got the speckle, we have the trouts. And so we're gonna do bottom fishing. Is that kind of what we're doing?
Kind of like a Carolina rig.
Okay.
I've got 3 and 4 ounce sinkers because of the current to keep all the crab down at the bottom. Primarily, we'll be using live shrimp for the smaller species. We've got big blue crabs that we're gonna quarter and toss them all out. And
awesome.
the big black drum and big reds. They've got big old crushers. They love crushing stuff. They could crush an oyster, a whole oyster.
Really?
Oh yeah, straight up.
Well, what I find crazy down here is how particular these fish are. They love seafood like we do, so they're eating crab and shrimp, man. Like, they're living a great diet.
Exactly. So, we're gonna have a good time. So let's cast out, man.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah,
all right,
deal, bro. Big old shell cat.
Yeah. Look at the whiskers on that thing. Chavo, give that thing a kiss. Just wrap your mouth right around it.
Slimy 5. Sorry, you have to use that one. It don't matter. Go.
Oh! What?
You can feel like you're shot.
I got Chavo. Chavo knows how to find the fish. Oh gosh, that is a big boy. That's a big boy.
You think?
Yeah. What? Chavo knows how to find the fish. Oh, he's racing at us. He's gonna surface. Whoa, oh my God. Whoa. What are we?
Modelo time, dude.
Everything is bigger in Texas. What in the world is going on down here, guys? Oh. Oh. What? What? Are you kidding me? Ah. What? You gotta be kidding me! What?
There you go, Cap.
What? Are you kidding me?
Cheers, man.
Yeah,
That
man.
has
Great
to be
time.
one of the best days I've had down here in Texas, man. It was so beautiful. You put us right on the drum, like out of the gates, the biggest,
Damn. Yeah.
like the biggest black drum I've personally ever seen. I know
That's
you
awesome.
see some big ones out here,
Yes,
but that's
yes.
the biggest one I've seen. That was a monster.
I'm glad to have you guys, man.
Oh, so good.
Fantastic.
Well, we're gonna take some of those smaller ones, and you think we should probably do what, like some blackened drum tacos?
Yes, blackened tacos for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Season it with pico de gallo. You'll love it.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, I'm in for this. So we're gonna rip the anchors. We're gonna hightail back into shore, and then we're gonna go back to the house. We're gonna be right out on the water. We'll get the fires lit, and let's throw down
Let's
some
do it up.
tacos. We'll have a few cervezas and get after it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, man.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, the charcoal's well ashed over and spread evenly across the grill floor. We're gonna be using these custom ceramic deflector plates to hot roast the fish inside the grill. Now, ceramic deflector plates down, grill grates directly atop. We're gonna close the grill lid and adjust the vents until we get to about 375 degrees of rolling heat in the belly of our Primo ceramic grill. Now check out down below, because this is where we control temperature. Now when I'm igniting the grill and lighting it, I'm leaving everything wide open. I have the fly cover wide open and I have the intake wide open. Now, we're gonna reduce this down to about a 1. To me, this is gonna get us in the neighborhood of about 375 degrees. We're gonna test it along the way and adjust it as needed. I had so much fun out on the water today. You put us on the biggest drum I think I've ever caught and personally ever seen. I know you haul on monsters,
Every now and again, yes, sir. Yes.
but that was a beast. Now, that bad boy, catch and release, we put him right back where he came from.
Go make babies.
Exactly right. Go make more of these. So we hauled in a pile of additional black drums. We've scaled them out. We've gutted them. And now you're going to show us how to do black drum in the half shell, because today we're doing tacos.
Tacos it is. Tacos it is, sir.
That's
Yeah.
right, my man. So, okay, so walk us through right now. So we have a handful of beautiful black drum, fresh here from Galveston in the Bay. And you're talking about doing drum on the half shell. What does that mean?
Well, that basically means you put the skin side down, you put your blackened seasoning, you put some salsa like my mom loves it, and with some pico de gallo on top of it, just let it simmer in the heat.
Okay.
You know, and it's amazing.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Well,
Mama
let's,
certified.
all right, Chavo, tell us where to start, man. Let's get these bad boys filleted out and tell me how we're going to do black drum on the half
On the half shell. Well, first off, guys, you want to start off, make a little incision, towards the back, come to the front, come out. Then you go through again and take it down, go through.
Now we're cutting through a little bit of the bone on that spine, right? But that's
yes,
not a big
no,
deal.
not at all. You just pick the tacos out, the bones out, and there you go. Bam.
Yeah, we are also going to pick the tacos out later.
Nice,
That's
man.
awesome.
Do it
Okay.
again.
So you have a little incision that's made on the back end of the tail, and that's just essentially just a start.
Exactly.
Okay.
To get the backbone itself, to figure out where the backbone is, you can feel it right there.
Yep.
As it goes through, you go down, you go through, and Go through, go through, go through, go through. And this knife is amazing. What kind is it?
This is a Dahlstrom.
Dahlstrom. Okay.
Dahlstrom. That's
I'll have to take one home with me.
Yeah, we have plenty of them here.
No, guys. But
There
you
you
go. And it's, man.
Oh, beautiful.
And then we'll keep the throats. I'm going to leave the throats out, and we'll do those separately. But just cut through.
I like it.
Oh, man.
Okay, so now you're going alongside the backbone, making that small incision, and then running the tip of the blade down through the spine, out the tail, and then just
And
really
out.
just kind of lobbing that fillet off.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful job on
Thank
filleting
you,
out those
thank you.
fish, man. What are you, like a pro fillet of fisher, a black drum of
You give me
fillet
too
guy?
much credit. Too much credit.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So these fillets look amazing. Now, let's season these up. We're gonna start with avocado oil. Now, I like avocado oil. It has a little bit higher smoke point. For slower cooks, I'm probably gonna go with like an olive oil, but I just think avocado oil sounds right for tacos, you know?
It does.
Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does.
That's exactly right. Now, avocado oil down. Next up, we have our Cajun seasoning. So we're gonna go with a little bit of heat in this bad boy. So we have plenty of paprika, a little bit of chili powder, plenty of cayenne pepper, dried oregano, dried thyme, really good stuff, and plenty of roasted granulated garlic. And I like to season high. You know why?
Why is that?
It's just for visual effects. There's no value in it. There's no, I don't think
It
there's-
looks amazing.
Yeah, there's no real value. I wouldn't even hit you up with this right here, but all right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna get plenty of that down. Now, one of the things people will say is, "Oh man, it looks like there's so much seasoning down there, right?" Well, you gotta season extra,
You
right?
have to, yeah.
You got to. So when we're down there cooking on a grill like that in the Primo, we're gonna lose 30 to 40% of the seasoning just to the smoke, just to the fire, and to the grill grate. So we season a little bit extra, always comes out money. Now, we're next going in here to my secret. This is the old secret seasoning right here. This, my friend, is dehydrated butter.
No way.
Yes, sir. So we have dehydrated butter. So we have our Cajun seasoning, and then here we're at now, we got the dehydrated butter. So if there's two things that I love on fish, it's Cajun seasoning and it's plenty of butter, right? All right, money. Now to finish with a kick. I like lots of black pepper. Now, one of the things we did not include inside of our Cajun seasoning was black pepper, but we got a really nice coarsely ground black pepper. I promise you, brother, there's a lot of heat packed in
It
those
looks
fillets.
amazing, man.
Ready to
Yeah,
roll?
yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's all we're gonna do. Just give a nice pat on these, and that's the deal. And we're gonna let it set until it tacks up. That's it. We're gonna let it set until it develops a really nice tack, and that's when that seasoning looks a little bit wet on its exterior. I don't like to rub because I don't want to move too much of that seasoning around. I want it to really, I mean, that looks beautiful just as it is, right?
Yeah.
Keeps it all together, looks really, really good. And as this slow roast, those proteins are gonna just pull together. It's gonna be super plump and beautiful, right? All right, that's the deal, my man. So we're gonna set these bad boys aside for about 30 minutes to tack up. Let's move on to our pico de gallo. I have an amazing lime roasted garlic crema that we're gonna prepare out to top these tacos with.
Can't wait.
All right, man, I'm gonna show you the Live Fire Republic avocado lime crema with roasted minced garlic. You ready to go on this?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
without a doubt.
So we're gonna start out here. We have two avocados. Just gonna roll this bad boy right around, right? Come in here, twist open, revealing here the large seed. Don't cut yourself, remove out, right? Now check this out. I'm gonna go in with a whisk. If this is tender enough, this should work. Ready? Here we go. Watch this. In and turn. Did we get a tender one? Look at that.
Jeez.
And that, my friends, is how you empty an
never
avocado.
seen that.
Yeah, crazy, right? Okay, all right. So avocado down, we'll move on and we'll do the same thing with the next one. Two avocados, roll around, seed comes automatically out. That's nice. In, whisk, roll. Look at that. And get out of there. Get out of there. Oh. 90% of the job. There we go. This little part didn't want to come out. Boom, done. And next up is our roasted and minced garlic. In, okay? Followed by lime. Juice of 1 lime. This is gonna give it a really nice bit of cool creaminess on this taco against that really heavy Cajun seasoning, right? Now, we're gonna finish a little splash of our jalapeno hot sauce and dash salt and pepper. That, my friend, with a hard brisk whisk, is avocado lime crema with roasted minced garlic.
That looks amazing.
Check this out. There you go. Not bad. Nice, creamy, light. You get that really cool bit. Yeah, super awesome, right? So that's gonna pair just so beautifully on that taco. So we have that creaminess from this avocado lime crema. It's really gonna cool down against that spiciness that we have over the top of that black drum. And it's gonna pair perfectly with that smokiness we get out of the grill.
Man, I'll leave a mozzarella sauce at home.
All right, well, listen up. I'm gonna finish up. I got a pico de gallo. I got a little surprise for you. We're gonna do a non-traditional pico de gallo. We're gonna use tomatillos, but I know you and I know Roger have to get out on the water.
Tide's coming in.
Exactly right. So tide's coming in. It's time to catch more fish. So we're gonna finish up the pico de gallo. We're gonna get the black drum down on the grill. When you guys get back,
See you then, brothers.
dinner's gonna be ready to rock, man. Okay? All right, go
Great
get
time.
them. All right, I'm super stoked to surprise Chavo and Roger with our Live Fire Republic style of souped up tomatillo style of pico de gallo. So check this out. We're starting with freshly harvested tomatillos. We have red onion, garlic, spring, green onion with the bulb, 2 kinds of citrus. We're running orange and lemon, and we're gonna finish with a little bit of kosher salt, black peppercorn, and a squeeze of lime. Here we go. All right, for this pico de gallo, it's all about the rough chop. From the tomatillo down to the onion and the citrus, this is gonna be a super rustic style pico de gallo. Time for the main event. We're gonna throw down the most incredible black drum directly on the Primo ceramic grill. Now there's 2 tools that I'll use and I never leave home without, particularly when it comes to seaside cooks. First, fish spatula. Second is a cooling rack. Let me show you how we're gonna use both. Cooling rack goes directly atop the grill grate. Now, often when you're cooking fish, you're grilling fish, you get this skin that sticks to the grill, it comes off, it's a total mess. Using a simple cooling rack, they're extremely cheap, readily accessible. Just simply when you're done with the fish, lift the cooling rack off the grate. The alternative is fish spatula. Both of these items are gonna help you get your fish from the grill to the plate much cleaner and easier. Let's start out with our cooling rack put directly atop the grill grates. This is gonna make it really easy for us at the end of the cook to peel these fillets directly off. Now, we have an amazing tack developed on the exterior of those fillets. We're just gonna load them directly atop that cooling rack. We have the deflector that's in place right below those grates. It's gonna help protect those fillets as they cook through. And we're gonna look for a temperature on these fillets of about 135 degrees. Now they're gonna slow smoke and roll directly in that charcoal. These bad boys are gonna be delicious.
All right, the fillets are down. We've loaded the entirety of the cooling rack, and the wings are joining the fillets on the exterior rim of the grill. Now that being said, we're gonna close up the grill lid. We're looking for an internal temperature of 135 degrees. Yo, if you love this episode as much as we love taking you on the adventure, do a couple things for me. Smash that subscribe and like, leave us a comment down below, and I need to know about your very favorite taco recipe. Give some love over to my friends at Primo Ceramic Grills. For all these recipes and more, get at us at livefirerepublic.com. And until then, the time for talk is over. Let's eat. I'm so dang excited about how these fillets turned out. Check this out. These bad boys are so dang tender. Now I'm just gonna take the knife, go down through the fillet, under the backside, remove off that skin, and check this out. It is just literally flaking directly from that skin. Look at this. How incredible is that? That is perfection, and that's exactly what the Primo does. It holds and retains that heat so perfectly. This fish literally just flakes directly from the bone. That, my friends, is gonna make for the perfect black drum taco. Man, I'm so dang glad you made it back, but it's dark outside. Where you been fishing, man?
Man, I went out to Redfish Island. I caught some redfish, and I caught a mermaid since 1988. My wife, Ribby, she made it.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm so glad you're back, brother. So,
thanks, man.
Listen, we finished up these tacos. They are so dang money, but the sun's setting on us quick. We had to get in and try some bites without you, and honestly, they're so legit. I would have called you, though. I would have said, like, don't even bother coming back to the joint. Don't get back here. These tacos suck, but I couldn't do that because they're so freaking good, man. The black drums you put us on.
No, that was awesome, dude. Great day today, man.
Totally.
Yep. The weather was perfect. The fog in the morning was a little too much.
That was
a
sketchy.
little white knuckle in it. Very good.
Well, let's get into these tacos, man. So here's the deal. We have the flour tortilla, and then this is the avocado lime crema with the roasted garlic. Just line the bottom. I'll tell you, man, what I totally love about this is it just adds this really nice bit of fresh creaminess into this. We had that tomatillo salsa on the top, really nice. And this fish seasoning, man, was just totally money. All right, you have to trust me on this one.
Oh, dude.
You have to trust me on this one. We've known each other for our whole life since last Tuesday.
Like forever ago.
There you go, man.
Geez,
Dig in, cup up that backside. Ruby, there's no way you're coming to my house and not scarfing down a full taco, okay? Does that sound fair?
That sounds good.
Okay, here you go. Ready? Crema on. There we go. And then super flaky. What do you think, man?
Dude, I feel bad for eating before Ruby, but
No, he doesn't.
All good.
No, he doesn't. He totally just dug right in. Man, well, I'm so happy. I know you got out. You and Roger did some fishing here this afternoon and probably had a ton of fun, but I'm just so glad we had the opportunity to hang out and connect. There you go. This is my style. I go in and then I fold around and then I just totally jam my taco just like that.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if that's
I
right.
use a pinky thing like this. I see.
Yeah, I see what you do. You do is you just let everything drop out the back. That's Chavo's strategy. All right, man. No, these drums are so tender though. They're so good, right? All right.
Cheers.
Yum, yum.
You bet, brother. My friends, this has been Black Drum Tacos over live fire on Galveston Bay. Stay hungry.
last time Levi and I actually fished together. So we go out kayaking. We finish filming. We're filming all week long. Levi gives a call. He's like, oh, let's go kayaking together. He's like, I got a super rad spot in Michigan, and we're gonna hit up the Rogue River. Now, there's two different runs on the Rogue River. There's the kind of upper run, and there's the lower run. The upper run is nice and relaxing. You go out and drink a pile of beers, have a ton of fun with your buddies, and just have a really fun time. And then there's the bottom section where there's white rapids, right? Like, oh, I just worked all week long, and Levi's like, oh, well, let's go do the rapids because I want to go out drinking and partying all night long, nonstop, so I want to get off the water quickly. I don't want to sit and relax and enjoy the experience. I want to go party hard tonight. You're shaking your head. That's not how it happened. That's how it happened. So I'm like, listen, dude, I don't want to do the white rapids. I just want to fish and relax. He's like, no. We're going to do the white rapids. You're going to love it. So it's Levi, his girlfriend, Amanda, who's his way better half, and then me. And I'm fishing the slow parts. And then we get down to the front end of the white rapids, right? So fish for about an hour. And I holster up my rods in the kayak, like right along the side. And so it's sitting there in the kayak, and you're steering. Have you been kayaking before? Okay. Go hit the white rapids, and the first thing that happens is nose dives down. My nose of my kayak dives down, and when I go to adjust for the shift in the kayak, I drive my hand through all the hooks in the side of the kayak, and it's the first bit of white water. And Levi and Amanda are probably 25, 30 yards in front of me. I'm screaming like a small schoolgirl, right, in the back. I'm crying and whining, and they think I'm up there like, oh, he's giving us a tough time. He's in the white water. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're thinking like, oh, this is so awesome. He's getting, shifted out. And meanwhile, my hand is affixed to this rod, and every time the boat moves over and over and over, I keep resetting and resetting and resetting my hand into these hooks. And it's not until we get to the end, like 2, 3, 4 minutes later, we're at the end of the White Rapids. Levi, I'm like, oh my God, help me. I'm stuck to the boat. Levi comes back around, God bless his soul. He's like, let me try to get your hand out. I'm like, no, you gotta stop. They're barbed hooks. It's like into my bones, in my hand. And he's like, no, he's like, I got this. Let me back it out. And I'm like, no, don't back it out. So we end up having to cut the line, crawl to shore, right? Lose in the process my brand new rod, my brand new Shimano reel, all my gear to the bottom of the river. I'm bleeding profusely out of my hand. Crawl to the side. Amanda and Levi have to take the boat down. I walk out. I walk out of the river, and because it's Michigan, the first place we come up to, like that I go into to ask for help, is a brewery. The first place we find is a bunch of drunks at a brewery. Walk in, and they're like, hey, can we help you? And they look down and they're like, oh my God, your hand. I was like, I know, I need help so bad. Please help me. Bleeding everywhere. And one of the waiters like races out to his car, rushes me downtown, and I then sit for like an hour and a half in the emergency room just bleeding all over the place, right? And I end up not leaving till like 4 hours later. I give Levi a call. I'm like, hey, Levi, I really, I just wanted to check in with you. How are you doing? And all I hear when I call Levi is like this just raging party music in the background. Levi's drinking with his buddies. He's having a super awesome time, hanging out, just crushing. I'm like, hey, I could really use a ride. He's like, no, it's all good. He's like, you should get a taxi or an Uber because I'm out having a super awesome party time. I'm like, man, that's the type of friends a guy needs right there. The guy that would totally mess up your hand fishing, leave you hanging dry in white water, and then just go totally party in your absence while you're at the hospital. That is the type of friend I bring fishing with me wherever I go. Right, Levi?